So let's talk about short putts and a good way to work on your short putts. So on the ground, I have a clock laid out. So let me walk you through how I set it up. I use a digital level this time. Now you could set in there, roll some putts, trying to find the spot where the ball goes straight up the hill to the hole, find the spot where it goes straight down the hill, or you could use, say, a roller on the ground, like the Perfect Putter. But what I did is I took the level, put it on the ground, and I moved it around until the level said 0. So that gave me the straight up the hill, and I put an alignment rod. Then I found the straight down the hill. Around the hole, I put some golf balls at different times. So we got 12 o'clock is the high side, 6 o'clock is the low side. So the whole green is sloped, high side to low side. And this one, if I check at the hole, it's on a 2.5% slope going down the hill. So as we work around the hole, 1 o'clock, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, what you want to notice as you're putting these golf balls into the hole is how does the break change? So if I came over here, my 6 o'clock would be straight. All the golf balls on the left side over here are going to break from left to right. All my golf balls over there are going to break from right to left. So as you're doing these drills, I just got them set up about 4 feet away. To make it a little bit more challenging, you can have some at 3, some at 4, some at 5 if you want to stagger kind of in and around your clock. Or if you have tons of time, you could do multiple circles around the clock at different lengths, varying different lengths. But as I'm putting around the hole, and I start over here at my 7 o'clock, and I give it a roll, I just notice it barely broke a little bit to the right. Right, I got Capto on, so I'm also looking at my face change relative to where I started the aim. So that one, I aimed it and I returned it in the same spot. So I'm moving over here to 7 o'clock. Oh, sorry, 8 o'clock. And as I'm working my way up the clock, there's going to be more break over here at 8 o'clock. So I got to aim that just slightly above the hole. And again, just getting feedback. Face return 0.5 degrees closed. So returned it pretty much where I aimed it. So now I'm at 9 o'clock. So the 9 o'clock and the 10 o'clock wedge right here are going to be the most break around the hole on this side. On the right side over here, 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock are going to be the most break. So now as I get to the more break section, I got to place slightly more break, aiming it out there, having good speed into the hole. So I'm noticing that the ball's starting to curve more as I'm working around my clock. Now I also noticed on that one, Capto said I returned the face 1.1 degrees closed, so I might have aimed a little low and maybe close the face to kind of get it up on that high side. So here's our 10 o'clock, probably aiming roughly the same spot. It's downhill, so I'm watching the ball trickle into the hole a lot slower. Now on that one, Capto said I was positive 0.5, so it means I kind of opened the face because I just instinctively thought I was a little too high, so I kind of got the ball on a little bit lower line, went in, and then now we got our 11. Now it's going to start going more down the fall line or down gravity, so the ball's not going to break as much, but it's not going to need much speed to get to the hole. So we're going to play a little bit of break, but then there's going to be a little bit of energy so it can trickle into that hole. And then when I get to my 12 o'clock, that's going to be my straight down the hill. Now on that one, Capto said I returned it back to minus 0.5, so my face was slightly closed from where I aimed it, and that's kind of what I'm used to. It's also using technology in these drills, just observing, are you someone that's putting a nice stroke on the golf ball each time, or are you trying to guide it to the left, guide it to the right? And I'd check that side as well to see what's my tendency. Am I aiming my putter in a good spot? Am I picking a good prediction of how much break I'm seeing? Am I starting to understand kind of the relationship around the clock, how the geometry changes from a little bit of break to medium to more to medium to less to straight, and then vice versa on the other side. And then also taking notes, what am I doing around that? How am I working on my green reading? Am I using aim point? Am I using the concept where I am on the golf or on the clock right here? Or is it just, I've putted a lot of golf balls and I kind of know it breaks a little bit to the right and I kind of have a general idea where to aim. But using the clock system, if you do this a lot, does a couple things. One, works on finding the high side, the low side, and the straight putts. Two, works on your green reading. And three, it also works on your speed control. So going up the hill, my ball is getting to the hole a little faster, a little bit more back of the cup. From my 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, maybe it's more of a swoosh. And then as I'm at the top of my clock, that's a ball that's trickling more into the hole. So give this a try. If it's too easy from 4 feet, go to 5 feet. If it's too easy at 5 feet, go to 6. And if you want to start adding some random practice into it, have a ball at 4, have a ball at 6, have a ball at 3, and move your ball at different spots around the clock. And you'll notice how the break has to change as well as the distance changes.